Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Kid Math number 51.
Kid Math number 51. You have a kind of a tricky problem on your homework assignment today, so I wanted to do part of it with you just to get you going on the right track. What is the maximum amount of intersection points between a circle and a rectangle? Okay, do you understand the problem?
Yeah.
First of all, so we just got a circle and a rectangle. We're trying to figure out the most points at which they can intersect.
Well, here's one that can intersect at 4 points.
Ah, okay. So we found 4. So the question is, can we find an intersection between a circle and a rectangle that has any more than 4? Any more than 4 sounds not like a bore. And when we're through with that, we can go out the door.
Alright. So,
Back this one.
if we have like a really big rectangle like this,
Ooh, there's 4 also.
still gonna be 4.
Interesting.
I know we can make, the fewest number is 1. We can make 1 intersection.
No, really? Show me. Ah, okay, interesting.
It's just touching.
Just touching. When it just touches like that, that's called a tangent. But, okay. But actually you can make fewer intersections than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the fewest you can make is gonna be 0.
Fewest you can make a 0, but we're looking for the most. We can't find any with more than 4. But and that's why this is a tricky problem. See if you can figure out a way that there could be more than 4.
Well, a rectangle has 4 corners.
It does have 4 corners. Yep.
So, even if we make it bigger like this, it's still gonna be, gonna have 4.
If you make this one bigger, you're just kind of stuck with 4.
But that one this one is this one.
Now, these are a little different in the situation we're talking about. Try making this one a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit bigger. Like imagine like you stick a bicycle pump into that rectangle, just kind of pumped it up just a little bit, so it was slightly bigger than that.
So it just kind of sticks out.
Well, nothing stuck out here. Try drawing it on here. Remember, nothing stuck out on this one. It was like this. Okay, now draw it tiny, tiny, tiny little bit bigger, just so like your blue is just a little bit on the outside of my purple. Okay, just a little bit on the outside. Okay.
Like that.
Well, finish it out up here. Remember, it's got to stay on the outside of mine. Okay, now how many points does that rectangle touch the circle?
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. I think there'd be a 4th here.
Right.
5, 6. This touches it 8 times.
7, 8.
This-
Okay, so
Not perfectly drawn.
not perfectly drawn. Let's try to draw it just a smidge better. And then, okay, so you can have one that's very close to looking like a square. Because rectangles are squares, right?
Well,
So there's my corners.
yeah.
You see the 8 points of intersection here?
I'll highlight them in blue.
Okay. So the interesting thing was, in this case, each side of the rectangle touched the circle 2 times.
That's 8.
That's 8. Okay, now this is going to come into play on one of your problems. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so there you go. So we just had to make this one just a little bit bigger. And we found 2 intersections right near each one of the corners. So you had the intersections right on the corners.
Yeah.
We made it so that there were intersections very near the corners, one on each side. Okay?
Alright.
Alright, good job this morning, man.